Hey y'all, Sam1 here, and welcome back to our Persona 5 Royal walkthrough. If you don't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Now, we actually didn't end up fusing because...
Do you need something?
As we went to do it, we saw that it was the fusion we needed for the first strength level up. So I figured we'd go ahead and, come on in here, show all of y'all, and then rank up.
How fares your progress in our game?
It's going fine.
The inmate who wished to perform fusion.
We're going to be fusing Mandrake and
You okay with
Apsaris in order to get our Jack Frost with Mabufu from the level up bonus.
Skills you'd like to inherit.
Savior Bloodline, Frigid Bloodline seems pretty good. Internal Hypnosis, no. Frigid Bloodline is the way to go, and we'll go for Polenpak. Confusion.
It will receive a fraction of power.
Just to give us a little more versatility, so let's proceed. And poof. Just like that, we got our Jack Frost. I'm Jack Frost! I know I'm just a mask, but take good care of me! Okay, Jack Frost. And thanks to level up, he gained the skill Mabufu. Now, we'll go ahead and X out of here.
Are you finished? What?
What now, inmate? Headed back already? No, I still have business here. I have business with you, cause...
Do you need something?
Yes, Justine. I want to check on my penal labor status. I will verify the status of your penal labor.
Hmm?
That persona. Hey, sit right there.
It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation.
I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Caroline.
In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility.
Huh.
It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you have a cute smile. I like that choice better than maybe.
Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress.
Sure.
That is the extent of it.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate.
Uh-huh.
You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison.
Oh, really?
It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
Okay, sure. Looks like I've made a deal with Caroline and Justine.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
There we are. We can now use the group guillotine. We can now fuse 3 personas to create a powerful new one.
Alright.
And we'll be able to unlock further perks later on.
Now, it's time for your next task.
Already? Okay.
Farewell.
We request an Ame no Uzume with the skill Frey. Please, come talk to us again once you have it.
Hey,
You get how to do it now? Then stop wasting time. Just hurry up and finish the task at hand, inmate. Yep, can do.
It is time, inmate.
Yes, I want to return to my world. Y'all are too much sometimes, so we'll hold it here. But now that we've done that, we are good to go ahead and exit.
Well then.
We should leave. Try to disengage the courtyard security. Yeah, let's return to the real world. We got our counselor persona. That's the big thing we needed to do on this trip here. And we got the treasure persona.
Well,
I think we're almost halfway through. I'm starting to get a faint sense of the treasure near here.
oh,
That means we're at least making progress, right? Hey, when do you want to come in here next? Let me know when you decide. I'll be waiting.
How are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
So, where's this suspicious place?
It's on the second floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words,
Oh.
when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think.
Yeah.
You understand, don't you, Joker?
I mean, can't hurt to try.
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
It is.
But even then, there's still that hefty lock we have to deal with in reality, right?
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Huh.
Huh?
Oh. Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
What?
Fancy you say
Oh,
that,
boy.
Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
This isn't funny!
We're not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house without raising suspicions. So we'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady Ann.
This is way too sudden! I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is!
Don't worry, I'll accompany you.
But that's still technically only me! Worst comes to worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
Is that really gonna work? I mean, you're not giving me much confidence in this plan. Do I have to be the bait?
Good luck, on. You got it.
Why can't one of you guys go nude?
It ain't what he wants.
Then make it so he does!
All you gotta do is trick Yusuke, have him take you to that room, then just open the door.
You make it sound so easy. But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice.
For justice? Okay.
Seriously, you better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Ann, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
That's kind of sweet.
We'll be
for a
counting
cat.
on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
We're working to get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste. Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better.
But, will Kitagawa-kun agree?
Oh, he will on.
I don't know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
Yeah. Well, that picked up very fast, but at least we got a plan. I'm pretty exhausted from going to the metaverse. Let's just take it easy here instead of going out. So yeah, essentially, you get drained from exploring the metaverse. Makes sense. Super tiring, so you can't travel far afterwards.
Okay.
Leave this to me. I'll get it open right before his very eyes. Oh. You get in touch with Yusuke? Mm-hmm. He asked me to come by tomorrow. Oh yeah, he fell for it. Do I really have to do this? Honestly, it's strip form. Strip form on? No, we can't say that. I'm sorry, On, it's the only way. I know, but still. Man, this is such a pain. We gotta open that door and have Madarame see it, right? Yeah, Morgana said that'll change his cognition. I don't get it. Oh, and one more thing. Let us know if any weird shit goes down, and we'll be there to back you up, ASAP. Okay, got it.
A palace is a reflection of how its owner views the real world. So if Madarame's cognition of reality changes, it's only natural that his palace would be affected. And all jokes aside, we really will need Lady Ann to strip for Yusuke. It's the only way.
Oh. Oh. Hello, patrons? Hey, we're heading out. This place is closing soon. What? We don't want to watch TV. There's a special on that guy they call a Detective Prince, Akechi. You're still doing the news? You'll make it home in time. Besides, you can see his face anytime. That pretty boy's been on TV a lot lately. Well, thanks for the coffee. We need to kick them out so we can do our crossword puzzle. Let's play a little bit. Her art is shown off and sold. Oh, super easy. That's a gallery. G-L-L-E-R-Y. There we go. Glad I spelled that correctly, because spelling is not my strong suit. So a gallery is a room or corridor where art's displayed, where observers gather together, all sorts of events, from court to golf tournaments. You can also refer to society at large, especially in regards to the majority opinion, or even a passageway made by an animal, such as the tunnel system of a mall. Oh, I didn't realize there was that many meanings for gallery.
Alright.
Kind of cool.
I see.
No, you don't, Morgana, but
Nice.
thanks. Bye, Sojiro. I'm going up to my room. Have a good one. But yeah, you know how we bought all that DVD player and movies earlier? It was for this purpose right here. We're gonna go ahead and set it up on the in our room and watch some of the X-Files. Oh yeah, you have a DVD player. So watching DVD causes time to pass, but stats can increase depending upon what I watch. It contains several episodes. Excuse me. One episode will fill up a DVD icon, etc., etc. It's like reading the books. Oh yeah, you rented something, right? Yep, the X folders.
Wolf, you can't be serious. You think aliens did this?
I've heard it all before, Skullsy. But just look at these bodies. They can't be from Earth.
It's a story about an investigator who searches for the truth behind eerie supernatural incidents.
Hey, hey.
The atmosphere of the show is so ominous. I'm getting creeped out. Phew. That was intense. I could barely breathe through all that. I bet you summoned a little more guts just by watching this drama. Somehow, yeah.
Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? I'm there with you. I want to sleep.
So it's you. You did use this line now that I think about it.
Oh, Yusuke. Hello.
Anyhow, what's with this sudden change in attitude? I was contacted by Takamaki-san last night. She's accepted the nude modeling proposition. That's nice, of course, but I hope you aren't conspiring anything.
Honestly, wouldn't dream of it.
I don't understand. Nevertheless, I'll call the police if you try anything. Remember that.
Yeah, you've told us that already. Just go off to your fancy art school or something.
Oh, yes.
The great artist Madarame is holding an exhibition in Shibuya right now, isn't he? I've gone to see his work before, but wow, they are truly incredible. I saw some of his interviews too. He really is a charming fellow. It's rare to see a gentleman artist like him in a field known for having a lot of eccentric types. By the way, you seem pretty far removed from the arts, Kurusu-kun. Huh?
Here's a question.
Which famous ukiyo-e artist of the Edo period is said to have moved residence over 100 times? Ichiryu-san? No. It's Okusai Katsushika.
This is it.
Oh,
Correct. It seems you know a thing or two after all. Hokusai had a habit of moving, but he also changed his name quite a lot, at least 30 times throughout his life. His sole interest was his art, so he stayed in poverty, wore tattered clothes, and lived in squalor. Hey, how did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going.
Oh, thanks, Morgana. I'm still surprised, Morgana. You've been here, what, a month just chilling at my desk and no one's caught you yet? Actually, Madarame's house was quite modest, too. All master artists, past and present, always put their art above their fame. He steals a student's work and makes them suffer. He's no master. He's just an abusive old con man. We're gonna get him, no matter what. I agree. I'm there with you, Morgana.
Well then.
Lady Ann and I will head over to Madarame's house.
On, Morgana, we're counting on you. Me and him are banned from going there, so all we can do is wait here.
No. You two have something different you'll need to do.
What's that?
What do you mean?
You have to wait inside the palace. Once that door opens, sneak in and look for some kind of control room. We need to make sure the door can't close anymore after it's open.
Oh, that's...
Oh, I get it. Okay, you can leave that to us.
Yeah. That's smart thinking there.
To think you'd really come. I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
I'm sorry it was so sudden.
Oh, it's not a problem. But, as I told you yesterday, Sensei will be returning in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry if that causes some anxiety on your part.
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
What was that?
Oh, no, it was nothing.
By the way, have you gained some weight?
Oh, how rude. Oh.
You think so? I way the same as always. Maybe I'm bloated today.
No, that makes sense.
So then, can you, get ready here?
I need to take my clothes off, right?
Yes, please.
I'm embarrassed. Could you look the other way?
Oh,
Phew, that was tight.
tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Don't look over here, okay? Hey, your sensei's coming back soon, right?
I believe so.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
This should be good enough.
But wouldn't a room with a lock be a bit better?
A lock?
Must a girl say more?
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'll just use this hairpin.
Takamaki-san, are you about...
Aren't you a cat, Morgana?
You were wearing all this?
Don't you think it's cold today?
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
Right? That's why a change of location would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
True. It might make for a better picture if I can brighten my model's mood.
Uh-huh, that's right.
She may even be willing to try out various expressive poses for use in a dynamic composition.
What kind of poses?
Lady On, you have to act. Get back in character.
Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Oh, this is
Wait,
hilarious.
if you wander around, Sensei will...
Oh, it's so hot.
We really can't use any other room.
Hey, why not this one?
Please wait!
I'm counting on you, Mona.
Oh, this is turning into a little bit of a crap show, it looks like.
Are they seriously gonna be able to pull this off? She
I
was
don't
saying
know.
stuff like, I'll just seduce him with my acting, but that sounds out of her league.
Yeah.
Plus, we ain't got one sign this place is gonna open. Isn't Madarame coming home soon? On top of that, even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's it gonna show it to Madarame? And then even if they do show it open, any normal person would just close it right up again. Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works?
It'll definitely work. Have faith.
I want to think that too, but
You gotta have faith, Ryuji.
it's almost time.
Please, can you just wait and...
What's past here?
That's...
So the door Mona mentioned is up ahead.
I keep telling you, you can't!
You're still not done?
Huh.
It's hard to do this with cat paws.
Yeah,
Is something the matter?
that's what I was wondering.
Oh, so, what is this room?
It's a storage area for old paintings.
Storage. Hey, Kitagawa-kun, why don't we do it in here? I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Please. I want to be alone with you. Somewhere like quiet. You know, where we won't get interrupted.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act?
Stay focused.
Hmm?
It's just so frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
How is that working on him?
Please, we can continue this inside.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there.
Yeah.
It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
what do I do?
Oh my gosh, this is.
I'm home.
Ooh, plot thickens.
Sensei!
Yusuke?
All right, it's open.
Let's go.
Huh?
What are you doing there?
It's not what it looks like.
Oh, it's exactly what it looks like.
What?
Come in there.
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's...
What? Oh.
It's off!
Ooh.
They seriously did it!
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Let's stay on guard though. I'm sure there's
right.
other
These could
stuff
come back
still.
on at any second. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Got stairwells, but now we're just gonna go straight.
Alright.
Let's find the control room, quick! The path's gonna close up if we dick around for too long. But it's just gonna be me and you for a bit if we run into any enemies. You good? Yeah, let's kick some tail.
Yeah!
I'll be counting on you.
I have something.
Okay, that security guard is literally just waiting for me, so... Damn it, already? Hey, what do you want to do? Honestly, we have to beat it.
Hey!
Yeah. The real problem's the fact that we gotta handle this with just the two of us. Anyways, I'll leave the timing up to you, dude. Let's go. We just gotta go for it.
Sorry.
Yo, you gonna let us through right now? Hmm? Who are you? I see. That attire. You must be the thieves who dare threaten Lord Madarame. Oh, that's a big boy.
They got past the security system? You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madarame's territory.
Okay.
You guys ain't got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having On yell at me.
Actually, yeah.
Shit!
Ooh.
Let's go.
But no, that is very valid. Do we have anyone with fire? We don't. But if we can get someone who's resistant towards physical with a little bit of healing, ideally. You know what, we'll just, yeah, we'll switch over to slime.
Don't rush it.
Let's see, we need to... HP. Ooh, Ryuji needs a lot of HP. Actually... yeah, we'll use the physical armor on Ryuji. Give him a little bit of defense.
Persona!
We'll go ahead and have Ryuji just use headbutt. There we go, because I'm resistant, so we'll just continue pressing with this.
You're mine.
Really physical attack with both of our peeps.
Beat. Persona!
We can survive one more hit on Akira with that. Ooh. That is something that we weren't we're hoping wasn't going to happen, but oh well. It's too late now. We'll just go ahead and knock him out. Unfortunately, Ryuji's not getting experience for this. But, we did get a crap ton of money. And leveled up. But yeah, you gotta be a little careful with him, especially on these harder difficulties. But we succeeded. Went way better than I thought it would. Whew. Things are real tough when it's just me and you. It'd be a pain in the ass if we got spotted again. Anyway, let's turn off that security system. Yeah, let's turn it off.
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
What?
What the...
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of them?
I have no idea.
Get out!
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt. I handmade these Sayuri copies and have been selling them through a special connection of mine.
But why?
The real Sayuri was stolen by one of my pupils long ago. I assume they begrudged my strictness. That moment was quite a shock for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time.
Uh-huh.
I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times. However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations for me rose, it reached a point where I had no choice but to keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Oh,
Hold
don't fall
on.
for that.
Something doesn't add up.
Yeah, you go on.
If the original painting got stolen, how did you make copies of it?
I happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts? This sounds like a lie to me.
What would you know?
Jeez.
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On! This one seems different.
Sayuri.
Another copy?
This is the real Sayuri.
Oh shit.
But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei, don't tell
His
me.
house of cards is falling.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
But you're making counterfeits,
So you're
you said.
telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
You too? I've reported you to my private security company.
What?
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
What's with the Allen police?
Wait, let's talk about this.
You can talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
A cat? Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
Takamaki-san!
What a jackass.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, let's hurry up. Gonna take a quick detour, just get some treasures. Oh, jeez, I'm just as bad as Morgana is. But let's pop one in here.
Hey, look.
Oh yeah, this is the room. So, which one's for the security? It's probably gotta be this lit up one. Yep. Disengaging security protocol.
All right.
Sweet. Now the lasers in the courtyard should be off for good. Well, that's mission complete. Come on, let's get out of here. Hey, who's there? Crap, let's make a run for it. Oh, nice.
Alright!
Looks like the security's totally off. Let's get back and meet up with the others.
I hope those two managed to get away.
Oh. Nice catch, you. You okay?
Oh. I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already?
Jeez, On, he caught you.
Oh no! I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Who are you all?
Hello.
Calm down, Kitagawa-kun. It's me.
Kamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
Yeah, well, kind of hard to
We're
explain.
inside Madarame's heart.
Actually, I take that back. Very easy to explain. Just hard to believe.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Dude, look around you.
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world?
Yeah.
Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still,
Yeah.
he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
Nor should it.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
Yeah. Jeez. Here, lean on my shoulder. You're not.
No,
Stroll's doing a lot
it's
to you,
alright.
it seems.
We need to get out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
Yes, I agree. Oh, wow. We are gonna go ahead and, Hey, Morgana, why don't you just, heal us up all the way. Let's see, I think we gotta... Nah. Let's just get on out of
So
here.
this is inside of Sensei's heart? A vain museum such as this?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not really a good way to learn any of this.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and, we found yours, too.
Yeah.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I know it's a lot, Yusuke, but... Damn. It's a horrible way to find out.
The
Oh,
exit is right there!
damn, almost made it.
Who is it? What the?
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Yeah, jeez.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame!
Huh? Sensei? Is that you?
It's not the
That-
real him.
Attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
Yeah, this is absurd. Like, gaudy.
How naive.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
Jeez.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that.
It's a perverted way to
No
view
wonder
art,
you ended
too.
up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
Yeah, that's...
But what about the people who believe in you? Who think you're a master artist?
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
That's sick.
I can't believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool.
Because they're people.
But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you!
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
Are you good, my dude?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well. Come. Goemon!
Let's go.
A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Let's go.
This is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death. Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice!
Let's see what you're made of.
Very well, bring it on!
Let's go. Yusuke has finally unlocked his persona, Goemon. Boy, is he a strong persona.
Of Lord Madarame.
Yeah, screw you.
On your knees, intruders.
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations.
Let's go. So, Goemon's a very strong persona. It's got access to ice and physical abilities, which will deal a crap ton of damage. So we'll just slowly step through each of these individual enemies right here, since they're all weak to ice. Smack them all around a little bit. We'll go ahead and do a baton pass over to Joker.
Okay. Let's go.
And we'll actually switch over to, here it is, Jack Frost, because we can use AoE light icing in order to deal a lot of damage to all the mini Tengus. And there we go, actually. Got them all knocked down. Now we can focus solely on this bad boy right here. Which resists to a decent amount of damage, but... And he also doesn't really have a weakness. So we just gotta kind of keep that in, in mind. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and confuse him a little bit. We blocked that one. That's fine. This giant slice deal a massive amount of damage to him. That's unlucky. Let's go ahead and weaken his attack power right now.
Let's go.
He does deal physical damage, so we are going to go ahead and switch over to Slime just to give us a little bit of a little bit of extra defense. We'll continue to lower his attack. Is it even worth trying to revive an ally? I don't think it is. We got a single revival peak. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to revive Ryuji. We want him to get some experience for this. So let's see. If we, yeah, you need to heal up Yusuke. Keep him nice and healthy. Go ahead and use Headband. We'll just continue to whittle this guy down. We'll lower his attack one more time.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Let's see what you got. Nice. Dodge out of the way. That's great for us actually. So let's go ahead and focus on dealing as much damage as we can. We should be able to get him knocked down right here.
Go down.
Oh, that missed. Ooh, that's not the best. But that missed too. Ooh. Okay, what? we're just getting very unlucky that everyone's missing. That's not good, but... Let's see. It's fitting that we have Yusuke with his persona Goemon go ahead and end this fight. Got a lot of money and a lot of XP. Let's go.
Your
Ooh,
evolving
fireball.
is a feat.
Nice.
Now I'm even more charming.
Ooh, and Morgana learned Lucky Punch. Let's go. Take that, Madarame. Yusuke, you okay?
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Madarame!
Yeah.
You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here!
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
You're
Listen,
weak.
you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
Yeah, sorry. Drained would be a better word than weak. You're not weak. You're strong. It's just you're drained.
What a disgrace I am.
You just unlocked an amazing ability and realized the truth and accepted the truth that you've been hiding from yourself this whole time. You're not a disgrace.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's
I'm
when
sorry.
Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm grateful for the chance to face what I had been denying all this time.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
Yeah.
That reminds me, you mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the Phantom Thieves that steal hearts?
Hello. Phantom Thieves here.
Don't tell me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
When did my clothes change?
Did you just now notice?
You just noticed that now?
Ay.
Save it for after. Let's go!
Yeah, let's run. I'm surprised it took that long for them to find us on the couch just outside the room where we fought the Tengus and all those other
I see.
shadows.
And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart.
Yeah.
Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist.
And you're now one of us, technically. Is it hard to believe?
No, I believe you. There's no need for common sense to blind me after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with Madarame-sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct?
Yeah.
Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves.
I love how the
Had I
back has
faced reality sooner, this may have
exclamation
been
marks.
avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Okay.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Yeah.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now.
Let's go. Get it more
I hope we get
lively.
along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I ask that you coach me well.
Oh, and no nude paintings was an option as well. I love it. The sarcasm.
That reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
That's good.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
But they don't know about the rest of us.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
Sounds
if he
like
were
it.
to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Okay, so I guess our timeline hasn't changed.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
Huh.
We'll have to force a change of heart before then, if we're to dodge this legal action thing.
Yeah.
Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
By the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
Huh.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
Shh.
No, not really.
Why not?
Because there's stranger things happening, Ryuji.
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh!
What's up?
I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
We're all weird on.
Hey.
I hope you're not up to no good. Don't forget, you're still under probation. Got that? One misstep and you're finished. No good.
No, no, no.
What's wrong about changing the hearts of criminals? We're doing the right thing. Legal action? This ain't funny. Yeah, that sounds very problematic. If the police hear about this, they'll totally get in touch with the school. We'll get expelled for sure this time. School would be the least of our worries. We'd end up arrested. Unlawful entry, defamation. I guess that means we really can't afford to F it up this time. Yeah, from here on out is what really matters. Let's do it.
We just need to change his heart before he presses charges. Try to focus on that problem for now.
That is true. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. It was a decent long episode, but we got a lot done. Day 2 of going through Madarame's pals. Still not finished. I have to spend at least another day there. No, spoiler, for Almost Guide, you will spend one other day there before the boss fight. But, man, we got a new teammate though. Yusuke with his persona Goemon. He's a strong addition to our team. Looking forward to really breaking him out and utilizing his abilities the next time we explore Madarame's museum. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch all of y'all next time. Bye!